Happy birthday, Libra. Happy Sunday, everybody. If you're new to the channel, I am an intuitive tarot reader. This is a tarot channel, and if you're already subscribed, welcome back. So, I had to answer my own question. Oh, I like the taste of it. No, you're addicted to sugar, ma'am. You're addicted to sugar. That's another one we blow off like, oh, it's the sugar I'm addicted to. Because without the sugar, it doesn't taste good. So, you know, I can't have it without sugar. It's sugar. I'm addicted to sugar. That's the first step. Sugar Anonymous. What was I gonna say? So anyways, yeah. Before I get into this general reading, okay, I wanted to discuss this travel that I had. If you're new to the channel, a travel to me is a dream. It's a dream. I call it travel. So in this travel of mine, I was at this like station to catch a train. It wasn't a train, it was more like a muni or like a, not a subway, rail. It was a form of transportation, okay? Let's just say that. And it was new to me. I wasn't sure how to like get to it because I knew it was coming, but at the same time, I didn't know if this was the one I needed to get on. All I knew was I didn't want to miss it because it was gonna show up, so I was trying to make sure I got the ticket. And again, the machine was very difficult to me, and I'm just like, just whatever, I'm just gonna buy whatever, and then just, you know, have proof that I bought something. So I finally got it, and then I hopped on whatever it was that pulled up. And again, I'm by myself in this situation, and there are 3 other Hispanics that get on, younger Hispanic. I think it was like 2 boys and a chick. And where I'm sitting, like this is like a really small like train or bus. It's not a bus, it's like a train, like not a trolley. I don't know what the fuck you call it. It's kind of like the BART or the metro, like, you know, but it's not underground, it's like above. And so anyways, it was small, like a Ferris wheel. Have you ever been on a Ferris wheel? Like you have that seat over there and then you have this seat over here. So I was on this seat by myself, and then those 3 sat next to each other over there. And I'm on this thing and I'm looking outside because I don't know if I know where I need to go, but when I'm on this thing, it's going in a way where I'm like, the initial thought that I had was whatever I was on, I was supposed to get on something that was supposed to take me a short distance to where I needed to go. But for some reason, the one that I got on was going the entire like other way to get there. And I was just like, oh my gosh. I was getting frustrated because I'm like, I need to get here, but what I'm on is making my trip longer, and it doesn't seem like it's making my trip longer. Like wherever I'm gonna have to get off, it's gonna make me walk another way to get to where I need to go when I could have, it's frustrating when you're lost. And so I remember getting off and like talking to the guy who, you know, worked there, or, you know, I could talk to let me know like, hey, like, am I on the right thing, or where is this? Because this is where I'm trying to go. And so he's talking to a bunch of other people, and I'm waiting to talk to him. He's like, oh yeah, it's right over there. So all you have to do, like, if you want, you can go there and just go there. And I'm just like, oh, okay, whatever. So I get off and I go walk. And again, I'm in an area that I'm not familiar with, which makes me more panicky and frustrated because I'm like, I don't know where the fuck I'm at, but I'm gonna listen to you because you know, whatever. But, you know, you have people who say they know things and then they, you know, misdirect you to places that, you know, whatever. So anyways, all I know is I'm meeting my sister, my little sister. So I'm like, okay, there's a little glimpse of hope, of familiarity, okay? And so I'm walking and I realize that I'm wearing a fucking blue t-shirt and blue slippers. And immediately I'm like, again, outside, like walking in the streets in blue, and I'm feeling this sense of target. Like I'm a fucking target. Like I shouldn't be wearing this color out here. So it's insecurity of like me being in LA. Okay, not knowing the streets, not knowing where I'm from, not being from there, being around people that I don't know, that I can't trust, you know what I'm saying? And only being able to be around someone else and having them trying to meet me. And so we ended up meeting, and I was like, oh my God, finally, like, you know, I'm around something or someone that I'm familiar with, like I feel comfortable now. And so I had went to my co-pilot because I was like, why do I get so fucking irritated and frustrated when I'm lost? Like geographically, like overly pissed off, like to the point where I'm like enraged, like I'm just like so irritated when I'm lost. And I remember this one time when I was with my sister, my mom had told me, because she wanted me to go somewhere to go get her something or shop or grocery shop or something. She was like, yeah, just get on this bus, get off right here, and then all you gotta do is walk there and it's right there. And I was like, okay. So I'm like, okay, this is what she said, so this is what I gotta do. So I did what she did, and I was lost. And I was like, the panic set in, and I was just like, I started crying. I was just like getting irritated because I'm like, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. She doesn't know how to tell me or explain to me how to get to where I need to fucking go. And my frustration is it's making me even more lost, or it's putting me in a position where I'm not getting to where I need to go. And my little sister, like, she can't help me because she doesn't know where we're going, and she's like trying to figure it out, and we're both lost, and I'm just like, oh. So we're walking and walking and walking, and eventually I end up finding a street and some buildings that look familiar to me. And I'm like, oh, okay, I think I know where we're going. And so finally I'm like, you know what, I had to like take control of just trusting myself and my instincts to get to where I knew how to get to. And what frustrated me was because when I got off the bus at the stop that she told me to get off, I was like, but I know it's like up ahead. Like I know I have to go further, but I listened to her. And so again, me trusting that and being like, it's a feeling of betrayal. Like I can't trust you to know how to lead me to this place. And it makes me frustrated because I went against my own instincts. Like, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, I looked it up, and it's a survival mode. It puts you in survival mode because now you're like, okay, all right, what do I have to do in order to keep myself safe? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all about trying to make sure that you're safe. And so now you're in this discomfort because you're vulnerable. You don't know who to trust. You don't know where to go. You don't know where you're at. And so it's being in an unfamiliar territory. When you're around unfamiliar territory, your brain just starts overloading because it's overstimulated with having to figure out how to protect yourself, how to get to a place that's going to be safe, adjusting to what's unfamiliar. Like it's overloading, and it's sending you into this like spiral, right? Which is what ends up triggering the panic and triggering the frustration. And so, you know, someone like me who likes to manage their time, you know, accordingly, and when plans like throw you off, it just makes you feel like you're inadequate or you're unable to manage things in a timely manner. Like it frustrates you, okay? And so again, having the idea in your head and then reality not match it, it sends you, it fucking sends you. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're like, I know, I have this sense of something here that is familiar, but for some reason I'm surrounded by something here that's so fucking like, it doesn't match. It's not matching. It's like putting a fucking cube in a fucking triangular, like, it's just like, what the fuck? So again, it throws off your flow. It feels like a threat, like it's a threatening, like again, survival mode. Like you feel like you're being threatened because you don't know what the fuck's going on. And so again, loss of control and identity. You start questioning yourself, like, do I really know what the fuck I'm doing? Like, can I trust myself? Like, why doesn't this match? Why am I not seeing what the fuck? And it's just like, out of all that, it's just like, how can you find a way to ground yourself when you're in a panic? And now I'm thinking why like people literally have panic attacks when they travel, or when they like are in places where they're just like, oh shit, like I don't know what to do. And it's because we're not around enough people, or we don't get around places enough to familiarize ourselves with or know how to ground ourselves when that panic arises. So again, I'm like, damn, like that shit like threw me. I was like so frustrated when I woke up. I'm like, why does that piss me off? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, that makes sense. I'm a control freak in the sense that, you know, I like to plan things accordingly so that I can get where I need to go comfortably. But then when things kind of throw off my plan and like come out of left field, I'm just like, no, get the fuck up. No, this is what I'm doing. And so that's even with life. That's when life be lifing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you swear you're in a relationship and everything's going fine. You know what I'm saying? Like you can trust this person, you know, things, you know, seem fine in your head. And then all of a sudden, there's a fucking fork in the road. And you're like, wait a minute, I wasn't planning for a fork in the road. Now I gotta choose a direction that isn't just straight. Like, what? Like, it throws you into a panic. It throws you into a space where you're just like confused and lost, and you're just like, but I thought this is where I'm supposed to go. And so it's like, what do you do when you're met with resistance or met with a situation where it's not going as planned? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit. Anyways, it's Mother Bazan living her best life, minding her business, doing it well. This is going to be a general reading. I'm going to get you some messages, some guidance, advice, answers, reassurance for you or for whoever you're thinking about, whoever you know, whatever this case may be. During this reading, I'm going to call out zodiac signs, years, dates, colors, months, songs, experiences, whatever I pick up, I'm going to share that with you, movies, whatever. And if you're looking for a personal reading, down below in the description you'll find information. If you would like to follow me on Instagram and see all my art, okay, or my nail art, whatever, you know, tattoos, hair, paintings, all that stuff is on Instagram. I have a TikTok as well with all of that stuff. I also have a Patreon with other videos that are on here. The longer versions are on Patreon, and yeah, and a website where you can purchase your readings if you would like one. Anywho, let's see what's going on. Messages, guidance, advice, answers, reassurance for watcher or cross watcher. 10 of Wands. Someone here could be moving or packing boxes. Someone here could be box 1959, could be someone's address or the year they were born. But I'm getting someone here organizing something or categorizing a lot of stuff. So I'm picturing someone here getting all of their like summer things, or like, you know how when people start reorganizing their homes for the next, like an event planner? Okay. Putting things in boxes. 2 more, please. 7 of Swords. Ooh. I'm getting someone here boxing things, like boxing emotions or boxing burdens. I don't like that 7 of Swords. That is not good. Someone here could have a hard hat. Someone here could have gotten hurt on the job. Damn. Something here about a bloody scene. Or someone here getting injured, like really bad. Glass could have been involved. And Judgment, Libra in the house. I don't know if someone here is moving out because there was some sort of conflict that involved some sort of abuse. 20. And the Lat of Cups. Someone here could have been drinking and hurt themselves. Someone here could have been moving and hurt themselves. Someone here could have cut themselves with some sort of glass, like a shard of glass. Someone here's phone could be cracked. The screen could be cracked, and so they may have cut themselves. Or the phone cracked during this fall. Whoa. Someone here could have been drinking on the job, and so now they gotta leave or pack up their things. Oh, shit. A pink lady? I think that's the name of a cocktail. The pink lady? I think that has like grenadine and like cream, heavy cream. Like it's an old-fashioned cocktail. I'm also seeing kinky, which I think is it's a fruity, like mixed hard liquor. Kinky. I think it's vodka based. Anyways, why? What? Can we just keep going? Ten of Cups. This could be somebody that has a family, is in your family, or you have family with. You may be moving away from somebody here who is abusive or drinks heavily. Wheel of Fortune, October 20th. 2010 could be significant. Someone here could gamble. Or this relationship or this situation, it's always like you don't know what's gonna happen next. It's unpredictable. Nine of Swords, yeah. Nightmare, it's a nightmare. You're realizing that this situation, like you just never know what to expect. And the Eight of Pentacles. So you can try to plan, you can try to organize, you can try to do something over and over again, but it's just like, for some reason, something here is just like, you just don't know what to do. Or you're trying to figure out a way to like, get it to where, like going back to me being lost, okay? Like not knowing where this is gonna land. So now you're kind of like thinking like 10 steps ahead because you're like, okay, if it goes down this way, then I'll have this. If it goes down this way, then this way, this. Like you're having to really think about every possible thing that could go wrong so that you're prepared for it. But because this is so unpredictable and you're realizing that it's unpredictable, I'm also getting scared that even if you have planned out all of this, like there's still something you might not see or think about that could throw you off. The Knight of Swords, fast thinking action. This is going to require you to really like zone in on instinct. Like you're going to just have to trust yourself on the spot. So you just wasting time like thinking like, okay, well, if I end up here, then I'll go there, and if I'm there, then I'll go there, and it's just like, okay, no. When the initial instinct kicks in, when something tells you, ooh, I gotta do this now, that's just how you're gonna have to go. Like I'm suddenly getting like chills, like I'm like freezing, like it's cold, like I'm getting jittery about the situation. You know, it's scary. It's scary. Can we clarify that Seven of Swords, please? Because that's a little scary. Yeah, this could be a fire sign, or someone here has fire in their chart, or an air sign. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. What's up with this Seven of Swords, though? Love is Blind by Eve is what I'm picking up. Eight of Swords, like I'm telling you, y'all. Someone here may be in and out of jail, or someone here is trying to trap you or keep you in some sort of like imprisoned state of mind. Again, this doesn't have to be masculine. Immediately, I'm like, oh, masculine's abusive. No, women can be abusive. I am a firsthand, what would I be if I witness of that? And the last Swords. There's something here about the way someone speaks to keep you trapped. The way someone talks, the way someone like communicates, that keeps you in this state of I'm stuck, or I don't know where to go, or how to move, or you know what I'm saying? This person, like I said, can be attractive or very good looking, and so this might also contribute to why you feel you're unable to move forward. So like I said, if someone here looks good and they're telling you like you're never gonna find anybody better looking than me, or I'm the best you've ever had, like there's no comparison to this, like it's giving me like mind fuck, like trying to lower your common sense or get you to think that you're not going to be able to get out of this based off of this person's appearance or their reputation. Like you're stuck because of their reputation. What is the advice for this situation? The advice, please. You know, like someone here is trying to intimidate you. Joker. Someone here is trying to punk you. It says it's the Great Pumpkin, but I'm getting the Great Punking. Like someone here is trying to threaten you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. I have encountered one relationship with a Leo where it got to the point where, okay, you know, you're biting me, I'm hitting you, like, okay, no. And your mom and your sister are threatening me. No. You ain't fucking with my peace. I will completely leave your ass and you can go do that to somebody else. But me, like, no. The Aquarius Mercury will not allow someone here to tie me down to the point where you're going to take away my fucking peace. You got me fucked up, okay? You just do, you know? And this is Aquarius out here. Like I said, could be an air sign who's trying to like punk you or make you feel small. Someone here could make jokes about whatever this is. Like I'm picturing like someone here telling someone like, oh, you can't move away, you have nowhere to go, like you'll never leave me, like just knowing me, like I said, I got out of that situation, and so He knocked somebody else up, I heard, like, you know, but you know, that rejection was my protection, because I was like, if I were to have went through that with that and been in, oh my life, that poor child would have got left. Like, I would have left, dead ass. Anyways, let's keep going. Advice for this. So again, the Joker is the Fool. So having a new start, having a new beginning, taking that leap of faith, completely just putting yourself in a place where there's no past, there's no future, it's just now. It's just right here, the moment. It's just the moment. You may have to completely ghost somebody. You may have to completely just go MIA to get out of this. Like the same way this is an unpredictable situation, you're gonna have to do something unpredictable. Okay? Woo! Someone here is, like I'm picturing, again, someone here like I already know what you're gonna do. I know what you're gonna do. And so let them think that they know what you're gonna do. Because, okay, you know what I'm about to do, that's right. Okay, so then, all right. And then again, the Fool with your stupid ass. Okay. Two can play that game. So like I said, with Love is Blind, with Eve, I believe Eve is a Scorpio, so. In that song, if you've never heard it, the video I would recommend watching the video. Love is Blind by Eve, okay, from the Rough Riders. I guess that's when she was. Anyways, so in that, she is the friend of the chick who's in a relationship that's abusive, and she's basically like in her song expressing how like she's going through some relationship where, you know, she thinks like this is her love of her life, even though he's like beating on her, cheating on her, forcing her to have his kid, to keep her stuck, to keep her trapped. And then eventually, like, she tries to help her leave, and then she goes back, and it's just, you know, the typical fucking shit. And then eventually, like, it got to the point where it was so fucking bad. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, you hear about it, like, motherfuckers, like, are so scared to leave. And then it gets to the point where it's like, you leave that way. And it's just like, fuck, bruh. But yeah, Love is Blind. That shit crazy. Anyways, two more, please. Advice, please. Ace of Wands. Oh boy. So, that's what I'm saying. There's some type of like fear. You see how Snoopy's in the shadow, and then she's kind of like afraid, like she's just like, I don't know. While Linus is next to her, like excited, but like almost like you don't even know, like this motherfucker could come out of nowhere, bro. Like this isn't like, we're not safe. We're not out of the woods yet. Linus is Sally's sister, so this could be your brother, vice versa. This could be your sister who doesn't even realize that there is this dark side to somebody, or what's going on behind the scenes somewhere. So, one more, please. Queen of Wands. And Page of Wands. I'm picturing another feminine energy who's not about that shit. Like someone here who's very assertive, and they can also be aggressive. And like I said, like Eve, like yo, like I will beat that motherfucker's ass. I will, or again, masculine. I will hurt that chick if she tries some more stupid shit like that to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm picturing someone here like, oh, I brought my big sister, I brought my big brother, like, you know, like this time around. Like if I'm gonna go back in there, I'm gonna bring somebody here who's not gonna sit here and like be no punk. Like dead ass. You're going to have to be with someone here who can put this person in their place if shit goes down. Young, childish, no cares, Robin. Someone's name could be Robin. Like I said, someone here could be a thief of the night, all right? Or someone here's trying to rob your peace or joy. But again, this is just a little brat. This is a little conniving, little troublemaking delinquent who thinks that they can, you know, get away with keeping you stuck somewhere. There's an inner child that never got attention or uses this tactic to keep people in their life. 2 more, please. Thank you. The letter H as in hay and A as in cat. You see what I'm saying? Like, you see how aggressive this motherfucker looks and soft and nice this looks? Someone here thinks it's a fucking joke to basically take advantage of your weakness or your kindness. Someone here thinks it's a joke. Someone here could be into the same sex, okay? Obsessive, hungry, horny, blonde, dry, munchy, sneaky, aggressive, overindulgent, year of the horse, sneaky, rug muncher, like I said, horsehair. Someone here could have a cat. Like I said, someone here is trying to keep you from taking off. This could be, like I said, an air sign. The letter J. Fucking J-cat. What was I gonna do? I was gonna look up year of the horse. See what years those are. Year of the horse. Which is next year, actually. That's funny. So, 1930, 1942, 1954, 1966, 1978, 1990, 2002, and 2014 is the year of the horse. And next year it's going to be a fire horse. So, like I said, someone here could be a fire sign or an air sign. A Libra, October 20th. October 20th is Libra. So, yeah, the letter A, H, and J. Ja Rule. Hay fever. Again with the cat, appreciative, pets, innocent, cuddly, cute. Whoever this is, there's a personal reading that you may need to get because I can't tell you everything. I can't tell you everything here. I'm getting like someone here who's naive. Like I said, complete this motherfucking cycle, the world. You may need to travel. You may need to learn your lesson. This is happening so that you can build your fucking backbone and realize that you are capable of leaving this no matter what the fuck this person is trying to throw your way. Okay, the color blue, complete. Complete this motherfucking cycle. The color blue could be significant or pink. But yeah, blue. Blue, stay calm. Stay calm. Play stupid. Play stupid. You know how when motherfuckers do the whole like, I'm pretty sure there's probably a movie where like, what's that song called? A thin line between love and hate. In that song, it's an old school song. I got my phone. Watch. That, okay. Thin line between love and hate. Oh, it's a movie too. I'm looking for the song. Well, it's a movie too, A Thin Line Between Love and Hate, but I'm looking for the song. There we go. So 1996. It's by H-Town. So I don't know if someone here's from Houston. H-Town, I believe, is Houston, Texas, right? Anyways, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of lyrics because that's what I'm getting here. Just an example of what, you know what I'm saying? It's 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm just getting in. I knock on the door and a voice sweet and low says, "Who is it?" She opened up the door and let me in. Never do she once says, "Where have you been?" Though she says, "Are you hungry?" Are you hungry, honey? Did you eat yet? Let me hang up your coat, your coat, your coat. And the woman tells me, pass me your hat too. All the time she smiles, never raises her voice. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. It's a thin line between love and hate. The sweetest woman in the world can be the meanest woman in the world if you make her that way. You keep on hurting her, she keeps being quiet. She might be holding something inside that'll really hurt you one day. Here I am laying in the hospital, bandaged from feet to head. You see, I'm in a state of shock, baby. Just that much from being dead. I don't think my woman could do something like this to me. I didn't think she had the nerve. So here I am. I guess actions speak louder than words. Fuck around and find out. Anyways, let me get a few more. But yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I think. That's what I read. You understand me, okay? You may feel threatened, you may feel vulnerable, you may feel naive, you may feel gullible, you may feel foolish, you may feel like you don't know what you're doing. But your instincts, when you are in survival mode, will kick in and you will find a motherfucking way to get the fuck out or get to where you're going. Trust and believe that. Baby mama, baby daddy, liar, impossible, and dishonest. Okay? You know what Tina did? She said, "Oh, okay, bet. Bow, knock your ass out." Like, don't underestimate someone when they're put in a corner. Do you understand me? Leave it, let it be, relax. It's okay. Let that shit go. It's gonna be all right. You may, again, you can't see where you're going at the moment, but just trust each of these steps. Trust yourself when it comes to this situation. Island Oasis, colorful psychic. Okay? Something about an island. I don't know if you're about to go on an island. I don't know if you're going to take off to an island. I don't know what it is. You may live on an island. Something here about an island. Okay, an oasis. Putting yourself in a place where you're going to be relaxed. That's where you gotta picture yourself on this beautiful island. Okay? This is telling me you need to call on something here that's going to give you that Queen of Wands energy where you step into this, and again, unexpectedly to that person, because it's going to catch them off guard. So anyways, that has been the general reading. If it resonated, great. I'm glad I can help you with this situation, circumstance, or experience, whether it already happened, is happening now, or will happen soon. And if you're like, yeah, I wish a motherfucker would. Not that I want that to happen, but, you know, there's no motherfucking way I'm going to sit here and tolerate a motherfucker doing me. Like, what? Nope. I am about to tolerate this unexpected, unpredictable shit in my life. I think the fuck not. So, you know, then that just means this was not your reading. You can go on about your life. You don't have to worry about it. But do, you know, keep in mind, maybe somebody's going through this and they, you know, are pretending like, oh yeah, no, everything's fine. Yeah, girl, getting their ass beat every night. Like, vice versa, okay? Masculine energy. Just be peeping. Read people's. I saw this fucking, Instagram reel where like the woman is walking with a man, right? And they're holding hands, they're walking. It was kind of like not a parody, but like just to see how people would react to this if shit were to pop off this way. So I guess what you do is if you're in a situation like this and you're walking with this guy out in public, they do something like where they go like this with their hand to try to get people's, they touch someone who's walking near them, and then they do something to their back. And some people caught on, and some people were like, what the fuck? Like, bitch, don't touch me. Like, what the fuck? Like blew it off, right? Didn't even catch on, which, you know, it happens. But there were some people who like picked it up and like snatched the girl, like, oh shit, like, nah, bro, like, nah, get away. Like, you know, they caught on. And so that shit was dope. Like, just to think, like, you know, the whole pizza thing, like, you know, can I get a slice of pizza? Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, it's crazy. Like, you know, that shit is real. And there are, you know, women and men who are getting abused and like don't talk about it, or just let it happen and happen and happen until it just gets bad. Because someone here won't break the cycle or leave it. It has to take a person to want that change and make it happen and put the action behind it with their instincts. So anyways, again, thank you for liking, watching, subscribing, sharing, viewing, commenting, listening, donating, voting, all of that great stuff. Appreciate you. And I'll see y'all next time for another reading. Ta-ta.